Okay, so I've been trying to catch up on movies that people have sent me or I bought at the Dollar Tree or own in my collection and I haven't seen, and one of them is Cold Storage. So, hi to the fucking five people who care that I'm covering this old ass 2000, and it's not old, but this like unknown movie from 2009 that probably 10 people have seen. So I think this is one Guillermo Canales sent me, so thank you. And this is about a actress who's going to this play that she's in, and she is driving and she ends up dying, and this guy happens upon her body and seems to think she is his second chance, and he's going to take her in and he's going to care for her and she's going to be his girlfriend and whatnot, and he's taking care of her dead body, and of course this woman has a family and they are coming to look for her, and so they make their way to this town where he lives through some investigatorial skills, and she's trying to find out what happens to her sister, and this guy's a total fucking wacko. He's, caring for her like she's real. We've seen this kind of stuff before. Now, when I put this on, the trailers before it got me real nervous because a lot of the times we'll gauge the quality of a film off of the movies that are advertised before it. If they're trash, like just bad, it's almost never a good sign. Sometimes there's an exception, but anyway, so that happened here. Really bad trailers, and I was like, oh fuck, what did he get me into? And I almost shut it off. Because when it opens with like these kids, and I honestly completely forgot about them until right now when I was telling you I was going to shut it off, and then I'm like, why did I almost shut it off? Oh yeah, because there's an opening scene with some kids, and the way that it's shot and the acting from the kids is so unbelievably atrocious that I was like, oh fuck no, I can't sit through this. Good thing is it only lasted like a minute, much like myself on prom night. But then the credits rolled, the opening credits, and then we got into the movie, and there's like two people talking, and their acting was like, I got up to press like out. I'm done. No fucking way. I'm not watching this. Sorry, Guillermo, I can't do it. And then like as I went out, I literally just had my finger on the button to press it, and then new characters came up, adult characters, and their acting was fine, and I was like, okay, maybe it was just the kids. Maybe we'll see. And this played on, and at the end of the day, it was fine. I've said this before. I feel like I kind of get to know the people who send me things if they send me enough things. And I think with Guillermo that he really likes, kind of unique, interesting takes on things, even if they've been done before. That's interests him. Because, for all intents and purposes, this is very similar to something like Psycho. Now, the one like really good positive I would say about the movie is the guy who plays the villain in the movie. He's mentally handicapped. He's slow for sure. And I feel like his performance on that is pretty good. It might be too much for some people. They'll be like, oh, he's overacting it or this and that. I think he's good. I thought he sold it pretty well, and I liked that performance from him. I can't like the guy; he's a piece of shit in the movie, but he's sick. Like, he's mentally off. You can just tell he's not doing this with malicious intent. This is nothing mean spirited about this. He's taking care of this girl, whatever. So he's a very sympathetic villain, and he really is just kind of trying to protect what's his at that point. Like, I don't see this as a bad guy. I see this as a very confused guy. So for that, I liked it. And then, of course, as I said, it's like the sister, and then the girl who they're looking for is boyfriend or ex-boyfriend. So straight up just psycho. I mean, they come to this small town and they find out about this girl, and he ends up, taking care of a dead body. Dude, this couldn't be more of a psycho ripoff. It's so similar. It's so similar. But I think for a low budget psycho knockoff, it's not a bad watch. I definitely wouldn't recommend it. I just don't think enough people would like it. But for what I thought it was going to be and what it ended up being, I liked it. I liked the ending. I liked how it wrapped up. I liked, enough about it. It's cheap. It's not super well made. The acting is, rocky. It's better and not so good. Depends on the moment. Depends on the character. But overall, yeah, it was fine. I didn't hate watching it, but it's not something I would watch again. But yeah, it's an okay psycho ripoff. So thanks, Guillermo. I checked it out. Adios.